All right, let's talk about the location for the Women's Bible Study Retreat. Hi, my name is Sierra, and I lead an online women's Bible study group for over a year now, and God is calling us to meet at Zion. And when I tell you that this was not even on my list to go to as far as our first retreat, it's just amazing the way that God leads, and it's so important of you just taking that first step. When I was doing the research and researching all the resorts and the places that we can go, like, there were so many cute ones, there were so many aesthetic pleased ones. There was one that I really did love, like I wanted to go there, but I felt it in my spirit and it was like, no, like this is, even though you may love it, Sierra, this is not where God is calling you. And I had to sacrifice that want and go to what God says yes to. So I reached the Zion Ponderosa Resort, and I'm like, okay, this looks nice, and just everything that was leading up to it. When I spoke to the lady, her name was Lauren, I'm not going through her last name, but her name was like Lauren something, and then when she called me, I always pray before I do anything, and when she called me, her name came up like her last name and then Christ. I'm like, okay, this is a little freaky. All right, Lord, I get it. I had a budget plan and everything, and after talking to her too, like, it was amazing. She was so nice. She was able to fit what we wanted to do within the budget that we were looking for, and I really did enjoy that. And then when I went to the ladies and I talked to the ladies about it, I was like, yeah, so I'm thinking, y'all, the location is like Zion Ponderosa Resort. And one of the ladies said in the Bible, they was like, on the Bible study, they were like, well, you know that Zion is actually in the Bible. And I was like, what, it is? And it was so crazy because at that time I'm look, there's a lot in the Bible, okay, man, I'm not a Bible scholar, so don't beat me up. But when I looked it up, I was like, oh my goodness, Zion is a place of a holy refuge, is where people go to, that secret place. People go and seek refuge from God. And then also when I went on their website, they had like a part of that speaking about what Zion means in the Bible. And I was just like, wow, like, you know what, this is confirmation that this is where God is calling us. So yeah, I just wanted to give y'all an update and just kind of share with y'all like the process to what led us here, why are we here, and why we're doing it. So love y'all. Bye.